Hello, I'm Rob Hassett. I'm a lawyer in Atlanta. I practice in the areas of technology, corporate, and entertainment law. I've, I'm going to, in this video, explain in more detail the kind of work I provide, the kind of services I provide. I think that would help clients know better what it is that they need for their company, whether it's a new company, startup, or one that's been operating a while. Here's my contact information for those that want it. Telephone number is 770-512-0300. Email address is rob@internetlegal.com. I help clients decide and form whatever entity they should have for their company. Usually it's a limited liability company, S corporation or C corporation, but there are other choices too. And it's an important decision. I usually work with tax advisors in helping advise clients what to do and for that. And I also help clients choose a name for their entity and for their trademarks and service marks. It's all related. You want to make sure you don't pick a name for your company or your marks, or marks that infringe other people's marks. I also apply to register trademarks and service marks in the United States Patent and Trademark Office and in various states. For patent questions, we have a lawyer in our group, Mike Powell, who's an excellent patent attorney for strategizing and discussing different issues. Both Mike and I have a list of patent attorneys that we refer clients to have patent applications filed. You want somebody that really knows the area that the patent is in, such as if it's a biology-related patent, you want a patent lawyer who does work in that area. If it's an electronics-related patents, you want someone in that area. So we use a lot of different patent lawyers. Now, as far as copyrights, I do register lots of copyrights. You can copyright computer programs, books, audio-visual works, recordings, designs, paintings, websites, and video games. What's important, there are some copyrights you can do yourself. If you write your own book, you don't have any contributors, or your own blog, etc., you can register those copyrights yourself. If you are a detailed person and know a little about copyright law, or are willing to learn what you need to learn. But for the registering copyrights in computer programs and where there are other pre-existing works where you're getting a lot of different contributors, you really should have a lawyer do that understands the area. Now, we get asked this often. Yes, lawyers that do what I do, we do have contacts, and we will help clients get investors if it's the right thing to do, if it's investment that's good for the investors and something that clients would benefit from. But we only do that with clients that we feel very comfortable with, which generally means we've been representing them for a while and know them and know they're honest and talented, etc. We also help our clients comply with investment security laws. Basically, in order to avoid being a public company, which would require registration with the Security and Exchange Commission and cost about $800,000 at least, we file what needs to be filed and take the precautions that need to be taken to keep our clients' offerings private. We also take steps to make sure that all material facts are disclosed to investors. If in security laws, if something is, unlike other areas of law where you have to lie to commit fraud, in securities law, it can be fraudulent. It's fraudulent to not disclose all material facts. relating to an investment. Now, one thing I do for a lot of internet-based companies is I draft their terms of use and their privacy policies. You may say, well, why not do that yourself? Because you can copy a competitor's. Well, first of all, if you copy a competitor's, there's a lot of factors that go into this, but it could be that you're violating their copyrights. And if you're doing that and you're a competitor, they may take action just for business reasons against you for that. But maybe more importantly, in every situation that I've worked on a lot of contracts, there's never a form that's 100% what you need. It may be 80%, it may even be 90%, but the 10% can really cause you a lot of problems. You don't want to be 10% off. I help clients comply with the copyright notice safe harbor. That's for clients that have people posting on their website. If you don't want to be liable for infringement caused by a customer, you need to go through certain steps under the Digital Millennium Copyright Act to avoid liability. I also help clients with many other types of contracts. I negotiate and draft agreements, including supplier agreements, information technology agreements, like if you're a company that's buying large computer systems or a hospital or a fast food chain. You want to make sure that what you're getting is what you think you're getting for your information technology, from your information technology provider. I work on joint ventures, licensing, operating agreements, shareholder agreements. And because of the importance that it's now become the fact with intellectual property is now often the most important asset a company has. And just to understand what I mean, would you rather own the Empire State Building or the Coca-Cola trademark? I can tell you the Coca-Cola trademark is worth much more. So if you're buying a business or selling a business, the intellectual property issues, copyright, trademark, patent, trade secret, etc., will be, or maybe much more important than anything else. So for that reason, we're often asked to handle acquisitions and mergers, and we do a lot of that. Also, today it's important to comply with privacy laws and laws relating to appropriation, privacy, or publicity rights. And we do a lot of that. Sometimes if you clients that have not had a lawyer making sure everything was done correctly from the beginning of when the company started will want us to do a look at their company records and bring them up to date and give them an assessment of what, if anything, they should do, get done. You don't want to be doing this right after you've sold your company or you've entered into a contract to sell it. You want to get this all the corporate structure to be in good shape, meet all necessary criteria. As soon as you can, the sooner the better. And I also do assessments with Mike Powell in the intellectual property area, privacy area. It's not only keeps you out of trouble, it puts you in a good position to sell the company if you want to sell, or to borrow money if you want to borrow, or get investors if you want investors. In addition, I'm involved in litigation. I work in the law firm Casey Gilson in Atlanta. And I'm not a litigator. If I was, it would be a problem, because clients that need me for their transactional activities wouldn't be able to get me when they need me. But I'm in a firm that has great litigators, and working with them, we take care of whatever needs to be done for our clients in that way. I appreciate your watching this. If you have any questions, feel free to call me at 770-512-0300 or send me an email at rob@internetlegal.com. Thanks.